So today we got something a little different for you guys. I'm going to be going over the new Season of the Wish content. We're going to be going over the season pass, the artifact, the activities, the weapons, the exotics, all that good stuff. And yeah, we're just going to cover everything, show you guys what's new, and let's get right into it. So to start off, we're going to go over the season pass for Season of the Wish. We're just going to skim over each page and go over the bigger key items on each page. Start off on page 1. We have the exotic rocket launcher Dragon's Breath, which is the season pass exotic. And we have a shader Valor Dusk. And then we have a finisher Sensor. On page 2, we have a layer key. And we have a transmat effect, Manifested Power. We have a new pulse rifle Scholar Potential. On page 3, we have another layer key. We have an exotic Sparrow and a trace rifle for this season, Appetence. Then we have the Dragon's Breath for the free pass on page 4. We have another shader, Dreamweaver. Page 5, we have a Ghost Projection, Many Voice Projection. We have a Deep Sight Harmonizer. And we have the exotic Ghost Shell Anthemic Invocation Shell. On page 6, we have an exotic Cypher. We have 2 armor pieces for this season. And then we have a Deep Sight Harmonizer. On page 7, we have 2 exotic engrams, an arm ornament, a Deep Sight Harmonizer, and an armor piece. On page 8, we have the leg ornament, another armor piece, a Deep Sight Harmonizer, an exotic engram, and Luminous Vigil legendary emote. On page 9, we have the class item ornament, a Deep Sight Harmonizer, an Ascendant Shard, an armor piece, an exotic engram, an Ascendant Alloy, and one more Ascendant Shard. Finally, on page 10, we have the chest ornament, the helmet ornament, an Ascendant Shard, and an Ascendant Alloy, another layer key, Deep Sight Harmonizer, exotic engram, the exotic emote Dragon Summon, and then the exotic ornament for the Dragon's Breath, the Dying Dream. Next, we'll go over the Dragon's Breath exotic rocket launcher. This is this season pass's weapon. This rocket launcher comes with the intrinsic trait Composite Propellant. Rockets embed themselves in struck targets and periodically eject incendiary fuel that inflicts scorch. The longer this weapon goes without firing, the more fuel the next rocket contains. It also comes with the trait High Octane. Igniting nearby targets partially replenishes fuel. This weapon refills itself from reserves upon gaining maximum fuel. And of course, this weapon does come with the catalyst, just like all the other season pass weapons. For the seasonal activities, we have Ribbon's Lair and the Coil. So Ribbon's Lair is basically more of a fast-paced, quick activity that you can get through. And the Coil is more of an elongated one. It's going to take you between anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to complete it, as long as you're running through it smoothly. But it's basically made up of a bunch of Ribbon's Lair runs and thrown in with some boss fights, and you do pick up motes along the way that you will use to purchase enhancements to the mission, whether that's decreased boss damage or have your melee recharge faster, your class ability recharge faster. But this is more of the longer mission where you're going to get most of the loot at the end. You have the chance to open a ton of chests. But yeah, those are the seasonal activities for Season of the Wish. And of course, we have our seasonal challenges for Season of the Wish. And then we have our seasonal bonuses to give us enhancements and bonuses for seasonal content. And finally, I did want to add a few more things. The Blindwell is offering reprised weapons from Season of the Undying, which can also be focused at Ribbon, which is the seasonal vendor in the helm. There is no exotic armor for any of the classes this season, and we will be getting a dungeon this Friday, which is called the Warlord's Ruin, which should be a Scorn and Taken based. But that's all the new content as far as I can find in the game right now. There are a lot of changes and whatnot, but you can find that on the Bungie website. And I'm hoping that this 7-month long period goes as well as it can go for what we got right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw and want to see more, consider dropping a sub to the channel. Also, you can catch me live on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. In addition to that, you can get updates on when I go live and news about the channel by joining the community Discord linked in the description down below. Have a good one, guys.